Most B2B mailers who are reaching businesses and trying to find the best decision maker are missing an opportunity, and we're going to talk about that today. It's Brian Berg at BB Direct. You know, we're often asked, what's the best way to reach a decision maker when doing direct mail to businesses? B2B marketers are always struggling with the most effective way to reach the right people at those business locations. Now, the best way to do this is starting with the types of businesses you're mailing, understanding them fully in your geographic footprint. To start off, you look at your SIC codes. You've got the primary and the secondary SIC code. You can narrow down your search by focusing on primary only, but you're going to miss out some businesses that might have some ancillary services that are applicable to your products and services. So SIC code is something to consider. Business size, sales revenue or employee size. If you're working with smaller businesses, likely the decision maker is going to be the owner or a general manager making most of the decisions. But as the business grows and as the decision making becomes more complex, either teams of people or departments or individuals outside of that top C-level will make some decisions. So knowing how big the business is will help you identify who the decision maker is. Headquarter branch or single site location. These single site location mom and pop shops, likely it's going to be a owner or the head person at that location, whereas some of the larger corporations will have departments and individuals, middle management that will make decisions. So with a branch location, if it's something like landscaping or window washing as a service that you're offering, well, you want to reach the branch location. But if it's something that's more large corporate-wide software solutions, likely that decision might be made at the headquarter location. We can identify each of those in a business file. The number of years in business simply helps us understand the maturity of the business and if they've grappled through the development of their own business model and identified actual individuals, VP of marketing and human resource director and so forth. Own versus rent will help you identify what kind of businesses you're reaching and who you want to based on what products and services you sell. And then lastly is title. Now title, think about coverage. We might have a very strong coverage on an owner of a business, but if it's middle management level, we might have some names, but not all. So you're only getting a certain sliver of the total population of potential prospects when mailing to B2B if you're using title and selecting middle management. And also, too, those middle managers might have gone off and moved on or taken different roles in the company and no longer make those decisions. So you might reach somebody who is still there, but no longer makes that decision. That mail is going in the trash. If the person no longer works there, that mail is going in the trash. So using title has some limitations. If you're going to be doing some telemarketing, it's good to have that name on there. It's good to have an individual to start off with to get that ball rolling in the conversation and hopefully narrow down to the decision maker. But for direct mail, there's a better approach. Normally, when you're doing a direct mail campaign to B2B and you've got a name, John Doe here, you'd have the business, the attention to in that title, you'd have the address, city, state, and zip. I suggest doing away with the John Doe line altogether, that attention, and dropping it. Now you have business, address, city, state, zip, and then throw in a Title I, Title II, and Title III. This could be marketing director, marketing individual, marketing department. This will clue the mail recipient into where this piece of mail needs to go and immediately know where to put it. So they're not throwing it in a trash, they're actually getting it to an individual and likely the decision maker that you're seeking.